You just don't mess with certain players because they look like bullies. They look like some big bullies on the pitch, and you don't want to be messing around with bullies. You should be protecting your pocket money, hiding your lunch money, because the bullies will come for it, and then you're going to try to challenge them to a fight? Nah. Everyone knows you don't pick a fight with Declan Rice. You don't pick a fight with Onana. So everyone knows by now that we've been linked with Onana, and I was taking a look at Onana. I know how he plays, and for a very long time I've been crying out for a midfielder like Onana and Declan Rice together in a two in pivots. And this isn't before we got Declan Rice. I wanted Onana before Declan Rice because I see Onana's quality. He's your top player. And the way he plays, he glides off the pitch. He's strong. But we're gonna watch his clips in this video. We're gonna watch his clips and see potentially what he can add to our team, because we see that we've been linked with a few players. Zubimendi, I keep on going back to Zubimendi because I love Zubimendi, and I need a technician like Zubimendi in the team. Someone that can pass, someone that can drop a shoulder and turn, do those little intricate plays in the center of midfield. We need a player like that. Our own Kevin De Bruyne, so to speak, right? We need that in the Arsenal team. But Onana can add top qualities to our team, especially how we play now. We can't score, and if you can't score, don't concede. And this is it, that we can't score, and we've been conceding too much. This is why we are in the position we are. So getting Onana is not just a confidence booster. It will help get the team back to winning ways. That's what I firmly believe. So one of the players that we've been missing this season is Xhaka. Xhaka left the club, and before Xhaka left, he was playing brilliant. And as you can see, we played so good last season until it comes down to the end of the season when Saliba got injured. We're starting to take a nosedive. But before then, we played brilliant. Midfield was so good because Xhaka was helping the team, because he's very good defensively. Well, he's better than what we have right now defensively. In terms of Kai Havertz, in terms of Trossard, he's better defensively. He's not better at Kai Havertz than Jules, but defensively, in the defensive side of the pitch and build up from the defensive areas, Xhaka is better. So we had Xhaka and Partey in the team, and this is why we were so good at attack, because Xhaka could join in attack and even get a few goals. Xhaka, I think, got 6 goals or 7 goals. So Xhaka joined in attack, as well as he cleaned up at the back as well. He helped make that 2 with Partey at the back. But now, this is it, that for the whole season we've been playing with just Rice. Yes, Jorginho came in, but he's not as capable as Rice, he's not as capable as Xhaka. So getting Onana with Rice in the team could bring us to the same place we were last season, because we got the same attackers, we got the same defenders. We even got an extra player in Kai Havertz. We got the same players and an extra player in Declan Rice. It's just that Partey is injured right now, and Xhaka is not there. So I believe that Onana with Declan Rice could be reminiscent of last season. It could bring us back to that formation, that shape that we were last season, where we were finding so much success. So hopefully getting Onana can enable us to play the same way like we did before. Before we get into the clips, I've highlighted where exactly Onana plays in the pitch, and he plays on the right hand side of that 2 in midfield, and we see that that's where Jorginho plays. When Declan Rice is in the team and Kai Havertz is playing in the team, this is where Declan Rice plays. But I see that Arteta got Declan Rice not just to play that 8 position or that 6 position. He got him to play that 8 position to attack and defend, be that box to box. And I've seen that of recent, because Kai Havertz is there, he's been playing Kai Havertz more advanced. But Declan Rice, when he just came, he said that, listen, I came to Arsenal because I believe that Arteta can improve me, and he came to add to his game. And before Declan Rice came, he was a brilliant number 6. So I don't believe that it's just the number 6 to improve as a number 6. I believe that he came to Arsenal for Arteta to teach him to enhance his gameplay, to play like an 8, to attack more, to attack better, and get better results in the attacking side of the game. So I believe that getting Onana could only mean bad things for Kai Havertz, because then his game time is going to be limited. But then Declan Rice could basically start to perform, can start to play in that left 8 and be more of a box to box, can help the defense, help the attack. And that's a very good thing, because then Onana can help Saka also, because we see that Saka's been bullied on the right hand side. So being Onana playing on the right hand side, he can help Saka. When Saka is getting bullied, help Saka. Because we see that when Jorginho plays there, he can't help him enough. When Declan Rice plays there, he can't really stay on that side because you have to cover both sides. Because Kai Havertz is not good defensively as Declan Rice. So Declan Rice has to be covering both the left-hand side and the right-hand side. But if we have the two players sitting, Declan Rice, which is a top defensive player, defensive-minded player, and Onana, that, trust me, all those gaps will be filled. Declan Rice can concentrate on what he's doing on his side and trust in Onana to say that, listen, Onana is capable enough to deal with that side. So on the defensive side of things, we will be so much shored up by having Onana in the team. And as I said, that when you defend good, you can leave... and as I said before, that when you defend good, you don't have to worry about attacking as much, right? Because if you don't concede, if you don't concede, then it's up to the attacker to get to that place where they can start performing on form. But if you have to worry about attack and defense, that's what drains the team mentally, and that's what's been happening for the past few matches. So as I said, that if Onana plays on this side, he will help Bukayo Saka. He could basically be that barrier that, you know, that sometimes you have muscle men. Onana could be Saka's muscle man on that side, right? Anyone try to clamp Saka, Onana is there wiping them out. Because that's how Onana plays. He plays gritty. And we're going to take a look. I love the way he plays. He plays gritty. You don't mess with Onana. Everyone knows that. Don't mess with certain players. Don't mess with Declan Rice. Don't mess with Rodri. Don't mess with Onana. You just don't mess with certain players because they look like bullies. They look like some big bullies on the pitch. And you don't want to be messing around with bullies. You should be protecting your pocket money. Hiding your lunch money. Because the bullies will come for it, and then you're going to try to challenge them to a fight? Nah. Everyone knows you don't pick a fight with Declan Rice. You don't pick a fight with Onana. Onana reminds me of Patrick Vieira, the way he plays. He reminds me so much of Vieira. And when we're going to the clip, once I mentioned that, you're going to start seeing the qualities. Obviously, Patrick Vieira is a more all-rounded player, but you can see that Onana has the potential. He's only 22, so he has the potential to reach that stage, that climax. And also what he would able to do with Onana playing on the right hand side and getting forward. When Declan Rice sits, Onana can go forward, help Saka, and also Odegaard could drift over to the left. Odegaard can now have a free roaming place in the team, because too much I've seen Odegaard isolated with Saka because he's trying to help Saka to overload that side. And not just that, that will help Benjamin White, because if Benjamin White can attack more, leaving Onana, because know that Onana is a very capable player of getting back or basically solidifying, because he's very, very quick, he's very, very aggressive, he's strong in tackles. So Benjamin White can attack with Saka, doubling up on the opposition defensive left wing and near the right left back. Saka and Benjamin White can double up, or vice versa. Onana and Saka can double up, and that will free up Odegaard to be more in space, and that also can free up Benjamin White to even drift in midfield as well. So the possibilities are endless with having a player like Onana in the team. So many gaps could be filled, and we can improve in so many different ways, in so many different dimensions. It's unbelievable. I'm telling you, one signing can make a massive difference, not just to the confidence it will bring in the team, but also the way we play as well. It can enhance the way we play. And you might wondering, we need a striker. Why? I'm saying that possibility. There's a possibility that only Onana, by getting only Onana in this transfer window, we can win the Premier League. I was saying that we need a striker, but when I start to think about it, when I start to analyze the way Onana play, when I start to analyze how much benefit he can bring to the team, not just in midfield, but overall, what I've just explained, he can free up Odegaard to create more, and then not just that, Onana can be Saka's bodyguard. Being that grit, being that aggressive, that nasty player that protects Saka on the right, and so can Declan Rice do to Martinelli on the left, because Martinelli has been doubling up and tripling up, and so does Bukayo Saka. So with Rice and Onana there, protecting the younger boys, protecting the smaller ones. You know, these big, when you go, well, I haven't had the experience of having a big brother, but you know when you always see these big brothers protecting the younger brother, this is what it's like. I'm the bigger brother, right? So in this situation, this is it where Onana could protect Saka, Declan Rice could protect Martinelli and help them to flourish, draw the attention, close down other players. And I believe that this will bring us a long, long way. So we see the position he picks up, it's so tall, he's so lanky. And this vision of pass is absolutely magnificent for a defensive-minded player. Look at his legs. And he plays similar. It reminds me of Pogba as well. The way he plays is like Pogba, but obviously Pogba is a lot more technical than him. But look at that pass. Look at that reverse pass for assist. Look at that on the volley. He made that pass on the volley. So you see that guy's got potential. Even though we know him as this defensive player, look at that brilliant ball. Right on the feet of the player. So even though we know him as that defensive player, he's got the ability. Look at that pass. He has the ability to pick up some brilliant passes, brilliant interception, and that's one of his key area. Look at that interception. Imagine this guy playing on Saka's side. He's gonna scare them. Look at that, dropping the shoulder, turn, nice turn. That's also another thing. He's very good aerially. He's very good. Look at that. Challenging the keeper. The keeper is coming to punch and he's challenging the keeper and won that. Strong in the drive. Aggressive in the drive. We've been needing a player like this because we've got Declan Rice that does the same thing, but I believe that Declan Rice sometimes is worried about leaving defensive side of the pitch to open. So when you got Onana, he can drive more, or Onana can drive knowing that Declan Rice is there to cover. Absolutely magnificent driven pass. Look at this tackle. You can't get past him. Look at his legs. He's got some lonky legs once again, sliding. You see Liverpool 3-on-2 and they still didn't get a break. Look at that challenge. It's like, you know, a party challenge is driving in midfield, using strength. It's like the same way party challenges with like those long spider legs. Onana's got that because he's even taller than Partey and he's a better tackler than Partey, even though Partey's a better passer than him. Nice little tapping. He's an overall midfielder. He's a battler. He's a commander. He's a bully on the pitch. Look at that. Nice goal. Oh my gosh. Touch over your head. Where you going, Bowen? Nice interception. So he's everywhere on the pitch. Closing down. Dribbling, driving, passing. He does everything. And one thing I'm happy. Look what he done to Thomas Partey. You don't do that. Never do that to Thomas again. So this is what I'm saying, that he's everywhere on the pitch. And one thing I love with him, he's not scared. He's not scared on the ball. He's not scared to receive the ball in tight situation. He's not scared to receive the ball in the high pressure. He relishes it. And I love players like that. Players that are aggressive, players that are brave, that take lots of chances. Look, no one's passing him. No one's passing him. So this is what I'm saying. That imagine this guy in Saka playing no one's passing him. Saka don't have to defend as much as he is right now because Declan Rice has to be marking both sides of the pitch. So Saka have to be drifting back, or Martinelli have to be drifting back too much. When you got Declan Rice and Onana sitting in midfield, Saka, Martinelli don't need to come back as much. They can play higher up the pitch. And obviously creating more opportunities for us to score. Look at these challenges. Look at the aggression. Look at the agility. Look at the technical ability. This guy. Look at this. I love the way how athletic he is. He's very athletic. Look at that. Look how high his foot is. And this is, I just love the way he plays. No fear. He plays with no fear. Twisting and turning, taking on 2 players in midfield, sometimes 3 players in midfield, and he knows he has the strength to beat them, so he doesn't even worry about things like that. Look at that last ditch pass, attacking high up on the front, and that's what I'm saying. When we play against Liverpool in the FA Cup, the way we played, I'm saying, imagine Onana was playing where Jorginho was. They wouldn't have any chance. We would totally dominate them in every aspect. Defensive, attacking, because Onana can defend high up the pitch just like Declan Rice. And you see that Jorginho tried doing that. And I believe that Onana will be better at that. Brilliant finish. Onana will be better at that because Onana is faster, he's stronger. He's a more capable player than Jorginho in terms of defending high up the pitch. Jorginho is more intelligent, but he has to be. But Onana, he's got so much room to grow. He's only 22. He's so big and strong. Look at that, taking the ball off Partey like Partey is nothing. And we know that Partey is one of the best players in midfielders in the world. So I'm telling you, this guy, he could be the next Patrick Vieira for us. He could be the next Patrick Vieira. Look at those big long strides. Look at that finish. Look at that finish, and everyone keeps on saying that he's a defensive mid. Defensive mid don't finish like that, mate. I'm telling you, we can have potentially 2 box-to-box players playing in the center of the mid. Gilberto, he looks more attacking than Gilberto. Imagine Edu. Edu and Patrick Vieira in midfield. This guy, absolutely magnificent. I love the way he plays. Look at that pass. Nice switch. Always clamping down. No one is having a free lunch while he's in midfield. You're going to have to work for it. Brilliant touch on. Brilliant pass. Look at that. Look at those leap, man. Look at those leap. And that's another thing. We've been already one of the best teams in the league this season when it comes on to set play. Look at that. He's just running through everything. He's like a tank. He's like a tank. Running, smashing down everything. He's got the speed, he's got the pace, he's got the power. Yes, yeah, so nice goal. As what I was saying before, that this season we've been scoring lots of set pieces, and adding Onana can only make it better because obviously he's a very tall player. Nice pass through, breaking the lines. You can see that he meant that one. He wanted to slap him down. He meant the one before this one. This guy, he loves a bit of challenge. I love the way he plays aggressive. He could be Belgium's captain in the next few years. I can see that. He has the potential, especially if he signs after De Bruyne gets retired and if he signs for us, he could potentially be Belgium's next captain. That's so good this guy is. At only 22, he's playing like he's a veteran. Good goal. Always there, looking for a tap in as well. Nice touch. What a touch. What a turn. For a tall player. He's so quick and agile for a tall player. Oh, look at Anthony. Like, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to challenge you. They make me do it. He got his head flicked off by Onana. Good finish. Brilliant pass, breaking the lines. Look at this. He looks like he's playing against kids. Look how big he is. And I'm saying that if we get another big player like a striker, Osimhen or Ivan Toney in the summer, we could be in for a big next couple of years. I'm telling you that from now. Having these big tall players, and his injury record is absolutely magnificent as well. This guy barely gets injured. He doesn't get red cards. So having all these big players in our team, they can play ball to feet, they can play brilliant 1-2 technical play, and they can do the dirty side of the game as well. Man, I'm licking my lips at this one for the next few years if we can get a player like Onana and a big striker as well. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Look at the space. Look at the face of him. It makes that guy look very, very slow. Like he's played in slow motion. Look at that. He's just having fun. He's just having fun. Look at that. Nah, he should have won another shot this, to be fair. Nice turn. Nice pass. I could see it already before he even finished it. Nice touch. Nice left-footed pass. Nice through ball. Another one. He's very good at passing. I wouldn't compare him to Rodri in passing, but when it comes down to the defensive side of the game, he can be compared to Rodri. And obviously he can improve because he's still younger than Rodri. So that's what I'm saying. Imagine we have 2 Declan Rice. Imagine we have 2 Rodri in our team. It's just crazy. It's a nightmare for opposition. And this is something I rate Chelsea with. Because Chelsea's got Lavia. They've got Enzo. They've got Caicedo. They've got all these different defensive-minded players in their midfield. And I love that because they can lock down the other opponents by having so much defensive-minded players. And they're technical gifted as well. Yeah, they even got Gallagher, and Gallagher is like a defensive-minded player. Onana is top quality. He's top. I will be happy if we get Onana. So I'll be very, very happy getting Onana. I was moaning about not if we don't get a striker, we're not going to win the Prem, we're not going to win the Champions League. But seeing Onana and evaluating his game, I believe that he can do wonders for Arsenal. And even Ramsdale coming back in the team, I believe can do wonders for the team. That can propel us, the strikers, bringing confidence to the team. And considering also this Dubai trip, I believe that the players will be coming back fresh, especially Saka, will coming back fresh. New mentality, new desires, new hunger, new passion, and added that to the field, having Onana to protect them. I'm not worried like I was a few matches ago, because once again, when you lose, especially straight after, you're going to feel disappointed. You're going to feel certain ways. But then you try to see the positives. And the positive is that signing Onana. And if we don't sign any player, I'm not positive. I'm not positive. But even getting a player like Onana, I believe that that will propel us. And that will bring us back to fighting form. Fighting amongst the big Liverpool and Man City closer to the end of the season, and we could potentially win it just by signing Onana alone. Barring Jesus doesn't get injured and Nketiah doesn't get injured, Trossard doesn't get injured, these injury prone players, barring they don't get injured, we can have a strong finish to the end of the season just with Onana alone, because Partey is going to come back, and Partey is going to be fighting between Declan Rice, Partey and Onana in the midfield. It's going to be magical midfield, because you see against Liverpool, our three best players was Odegaard, Rice and Jorginho. So imagine Onana and Rice and Odegaard playing in midfield. It would be man, that would be overpowering. You know, when you play a game on 99, we're using 99 players, 99 teams. This is how we be performing, our midfield anyways, and our defense, apart from our left-hand side. Tomiyasu will be back soon after Asian Cup. Hopefully he doesn't come back injured. So our defense will be on 99. 90, well, I would say 90, because Ben White needs to improve. Hopefully he gets rest, because he's been struggling with injury. Hopefully he gets rest, and signing Onana would help him anyways defensively. So our defense will be 99, our midfield will be 99, our attack will be probably 70, but hopefully they'll be back on form, bringing us to a 99 and bringing the team to an overall 99. Mikel Arteta for me, always on a 99, 98 when he's having a bad time, possibly a 90 when he's making bad substitution, but always above 90 for me personally. So that's the video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe and share. Leave a comment on the video. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your thoughts on Onana is. Do you think we're rushing getting a player like Onana? Should we wait until the summer to try to get a player like Douglas Luiz or Zubamendi? Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Catch you next video. Goodbye.